Black America is so behind the power curve today, not because of systemic racism and all of these barriers that are set up and the da 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 da. Stop making excuses to succeed, having no drive to succeed, and playing a blame game. That's what it is. Playing a game. Then talking about stuff that they don't know anything about as if it's matter of fact, and it's not. Mm-hmm. And it's not. Example, say I go talk to some doggone young person, parent, about them joining the military. No. My kid ain't going to fight the white man war. You know what they do? When blacks join up, they send them front line. That is such a big lie. If they were to do research on who is the vast majority of Army and Marine members that are infantry, it ain't blacks. Anybody that was infantry in the Army or Marines, years later, they could pretty much remember every single black person that they was with, stationed with, wherever, here, there, everywhere. Huh? No, front line. No, get out of here. And I know that because I did the infantry thing. Yeah. And we had our platoon, you know, it was 28 people. If we had 5 blacks within that 28, we were black heavy. We always had 2 or 3. 2 or 3. 2 or 3, like per 30 people. That's out there doggone ground pounders. Everybody else had technical jobs, supply, clerical jobs, stuff like that. You know, 92 series, cooks, this and that, you know, jobs that you weren't out in the wilderness in the cold and everything, out in the woods. You in offices. That's where you find all the black folk, telecommunications center operators and all of that good stuff, right? So, what? Then if they that, join the Air Force then. Does the Air Force have like a group of infantrymen that go and, no, I've never seen them. If they do got them, it's like, you got what? I know they got search and rescue, but as a straight, infantry, and you're going to link up and you're going to do what the Army and the Marines do? Don't see that in the Air Force. No. See, if they so afraid. But then, like I said, black folk, well, you know, you got to be so much smarter to pass the test to join the Air Force. It's one test. It's one standardized test, the ASVAB, that is taken. You score on the ASVAB, and you pick which branch you want to go to unless you've already talked to a recruiter and committed to that particular branch. See? But black folk in urban America actually believe, because what they say, the Air Force, aim high, Air Force. They think since it says aim high, you have to be of higher education. See how silly black folk are? But then they tell me, you don't think you black. And I've never said that. I know I'm not stupid. I know I'm not stupid. And then, all of this talk, especially in Chicago, you look at immigrants getting all this money and homeless veterans ain't getting nothing. I'm like, oh, please stop. Miss me with the bull. Miss me. Nobody in Chicago gave a damn about, the homeless veterans. Out of all the years that I spent in the military, how many people did I meet that were from Chicago that were black? 2. Okay? 2. 1 wasn't even in my company. It was some other guy. You know, some other guy. Some dude was a Mason and whatever. Other than that, it was this guy, Rex Ingram. That's it. Then it was this other guy that I met along the way. And they were like, hey, man, that's your boy from the Chi. And I looked, I'm like, what, the one over there with the snap-in grill? Yeah. He ain't from Chicago. Why you say that? Because we don't do them grills. We don't do that in Chicago. That ain't how we get out. Oh, man, he called you up, said, you ain't from the Chi. I said, where you from? I'm like, Inglewood. Start naming off stuff. I'm from Springfield. Springfield? I'm like, that's way down in the middle of the state. That ain't nowhere closely related to Chicago. You closer to St. Louis than Chicago. That's why you got the grill in, huh? So, yeah. And that's why blacks are so far behind in the United States. You know, the short version, going with bad information, thinking it's good information, doing no research. And then if somebody is successful in something, the first thing is, oh, well, you know, anybody could have did that. Well, what are you doing? Oh, well, I could have did that. What are you doing? See, why you trying to put me on the spot? It's like this female won't say to me, you know, she was a Section 8 queen, whole doggone life until her daughter was old enough and had a kid. And then she had to go and do her thing on her own. Because she was like, I want to do my own, I want to have my own place, space, and everything. She had the nerve to tell me, well, Leonard, if you wouldn't have went to the Army, you wouldn't be shit. I'm like, well, you still not shit. So who's winning? Peace out.